What's up, guys? It is Zachary Binx, and today we are going to be playing Glutter-delve, the Closet Cases times 3. And I know I said I wouldn't be doing any PC games in a while, but my my capture card is going to take longer to get here than expected. Uh, freaking, that's what I get for buying off of eBay. But let's get. Hello, Governor. It's my obligation to tell you Glutter-delve closed cases is liable dry has I both I don't know, swearing, sexual themes, and violence. Thank God this was here because I forgot to tell you guys about this. But yeah, warning. Seriously, the game unapologetically journeys to some very dark and blunt places. Not everything you see is politically correct or safe for work. If you have survived through sexual assault, violent abuse, I suggest you proceed with utmost caution. In other words, if you continue and get offended, it is your own fault. You are warned. This disclaimer is given not because I doubt your resolve or integrity, but because I know certain people are sensitive around this kind of material. Only you know what kind of person you are. I can handle it. Well, aren't you brave? Good for you. Moving on, this game is free. If someone is offering it to you for money, they're shifty tricksters and con artists. I would like to eventually charge modest fees for my work, but until my games have been original soundtracks and custom battlers, I feel guilty making a profit off it. In the meantime, enjoy my work for nothing. This guy's pretty awesome, and he makes uh, and this guy's like pretty awesome. Like, he really puts detail into these RPG Maker games. But let's go. Oh God, that eyeshadow kind of scares me a little bit. Just don't want to be here. Does anyone? What's the point in talking about the crappiest points in our lives? Ben, sometimes it helps to vent. I believe he's in a therapy session. I love his jacket. Like, oh my God, that is one epic jacket. Talking about it will not bring my mother back to life. It will not stop my dad from drinking himself into a stupor. Oh, I'm guessing he's a teenager. I'm just guessing. Like, I didn't really read the review on this, but I was looking at RPG games on this website that I go to, and this one seemed pretty interesting. I didn't really read the reviews. I just looked at the pictures. What are you gonna do? What about your sister, Amy? I haven't talked. I haven't talked to her since she started her acting career. I dream about her sometimes. I love her, but we just drifted apart. Oh, that concerned, brotherly face. I know it all too well. What would I tell her? That her big bro is pretty much on disability, that I've been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and have spent time in mental asylums? I'd rather spare her from the truth. I don't want to disappoint her. She used to look up to me. I mean, yes, you know I had an issue with anxiety and depression, even in HS, but I'm sure she wants to believe I've gotten over it. Don't sell yourself short, Ben. You're quite the illustrator. I always enjoy seeing your new work. Mom was better at drawing and painting, and I don't understand why she took her own life. It seems like her and my father love their jobs. As I understand it, your dad was a writer. The fantasy grammar. I understand your dad was a writer for the fantasy magazine, Labyrinth, and your mother created artwork for his stories. At first, they eventually moved on creating the card game Soul Morphus. Soulmorphosis. Words. It was based on their time spent with tabletop RPGs. Oh, he's so proud. He looks so proud. Dad and Mom probably seemed like nerds to the outside world. They were obsessed with mythology, weird artifacts, folklore, and all things fantasy and sci-fi. They were very successful men. They made enough money to live well. As for the big mansion, it gave off the illusion we were better off than we were. In truth, the O'Shealy estate has been passed down for generations. It's been a museum and a hotel. Now, now it's just Dad's big empty house. Put simply, my childhood was okay. Yeah, that face says otherwise. I had plenty to eat, friends, shelter, and frivolous middle-class comforts of cable television and video games. Still there were skeletons. Mom fought her own battles with manic depression, and Dad was a closet alcoholic. Maybe their labor of love was also a burden. When I moved out on my own, Dad refused to help me financially. I had to learn about saving and frugal spending via trial and error. That was fun. Without help from my friend Liam, I would have ended up on the street. After leaving the manor, I was a fish out of water. I could not stand living at home anymore. Everything reminded me of my mom. Okay, I know we're getting good backstory, but this is like 6 minutes into the game, and there's no real gameplay. I'm sorry about this, but I'll make this a long episode. But do you ever blame yourself for what happened? If you do, you shouldn't have been. Your mom's suicide was not your fault. Ooh, he's getting mad now. How do you know that? I should have saw the signs. I'm, I'm sorry, but that BJ face. Oh my god. You were a teenager, Ben. I'm sure that you had plenty on your own plate at that time. It's true that around the same year I started to see and hear things. I also had my first anxiety attack at school. But that doesn't excuse me of all responsibility. It's okay to feel like this now. As the years pass, I believe you'll begin to heal and stop having survivor's guilt. But recovery requires that you continue to talk honestly to me like you're doing now. Keep it. You can't keep it bottled up inside. Well, it's either this or medication, and you are much more pleasant than awful tasting pills, Miss Boyanton. What is up with her faces? Oh my god. I'll take that as a compliment. Is that all for today? I'm exhausted from going over this stuff. I'm sorry. Being social isn't my forte. You did wonderfully for your first session. Yes, we can pick this up next Wednesday. Thanks. I'll see you next Wednesday then. I need to come up with an excuse to dodge my next appointment. Maybe I'll call sick next week. Ha! Bye, Miss Buoyant. Oh, God, this will never end. Take good care of yourself, man. I'll see you soon. Ah, sweet. I got a taxi waiting for me. Need a ride? Coming in? The cab company has a program going to help the disabled who are on Medicare. Don't worry, the ride is free. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that. So, home then? Read my, read my mind? Yeah, I live in a quaint little place on Rosewood Lane. You know it. Sure do. I've chauffeured many people who live out there. Get in. I would not trust that. But, uh, and I know what he's going. I know what he's going through with this, like, therapy crap. I mean, I went, uh, I remember. Have you guys ever been in therapy? Because, I have, and, It's very boring, but it does help you with your problems. I do recommend it if you need it, but yeah. Oh, I love this guy's design. Good lord. But can I read this? Bus schedule billboard. Route 12 takes people into town and nearby tram station. Uh, and it's this grave in memory of Pentacle. Pentacle, best cat ever and the best friend of Liam and Ben. We miss you, you furry rascal. They named their cat Pentacle? Okay. Let's see if Liam's on. Wow. There's a lot shining already, and it's just the beginning of the game. Water will recover health and heal status ailments. Oh, okay, okay. What does the clock do? Press Alt and Enter to toggle full screen mode on and off. Also remember with keyboard controls, Shift is to dash. Further instructions, arrow keys movement, or item action selection, escape menu, canceling action, enter confirming action using item. So that dash ain't as fast as regular walk. Ain't that fast. Ain't much faster than regular walking. There we go. What does this do? Soul morphs cards hitting everywhere. Each time you collect them, everyone in your party will increase in level 5 times. Be strategic about when you use the cards for the best results. The cards are there to reduce grinding. If you want a challenge, however, the cards can be left entirely untapped. It's all up to you. Your personal preference is how you play the game. Okay, so I get cards and my level goes. I can level up like extremely fast. Exploit vending machines to sell your junk and buy items that help the scales in battle. Alright, so so what I'm saying is this pretty much is going to be a battle game, not really a horror game. Uh, but I think I'll still enjoy it very well. But ooh, the music change. Liam, you goof. Why would you write me a letter? We're roommates. Hey, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Hey, bro. You know that the Labyrinth Con and Glutter-delve, right? Look, I realize your dad runs that event and you two aren't on speaking terms. I don't expect you to buddy up to him. But dude, it's like the biggest event for the like-minded role-playing and gaming geeks ever. Let's go, just to see our old friends, eh? I'm hoping Xander starts up Labyrinth Con again. We'll draw Amy back home for a bit. She prefers roles in sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and superhero flicks, so there's a strong possibility she'll be there promoting herself. Maybe if I can convince my sister Kara to come along, it can be a double date. Giggity giggity! Good, my good man. Oh my god. Uh, Jokes aside, you really need to get out, man. We both know you're depressed as hell during the winter months. Well, I'm not giving your sorry ass a choice. I've already reserved our room at the hotel and went on ahead to prepare everything. There's a tram ticket in this envelope. If you chicken out, I'll guilt trip you to eternity and I'll never let you live it down. See you soon, Broham. Liam. I'm a lot like Liam. If some if my friend chickens out on something I know that they would love, I won't let them live it down. Damn it, Liam, why do you have to be so fucking spontaneous? Ugh, I hate it when you pull this crap. Then again, it would be nice to see my friends and my sister. How long has it been? At least 4 years since I graduated? Might as well make the best of this. Got a tram ticket to the Glutter-delve, your hometown. Alright. Um, Is there anything else? What happens if I go this way? Ooh, bathroom. Hmm. I got a train ticket, my skin. Wow, that helps. It probably don't mean anything, but I'm a warlock? Okay. Equipment. Alright, so X also works as like the escape button. I'm not sure if it brings up the man. Nope. I can't tell if this is a man or a woman. I'm going to believe it's a woman. Need a ride? You again. Just in the neighborhood. Right, as it happens, I need to get to the tram station. Piece of cake, partner. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Stalker much. But, X can also bring up the menu. Alright, so you don't have to, like, reach all the way across the keyboard for escape. Da-da-da. Here's a ticket for Glutter-delve. That small public town? Sorry about that. You got family there? Yeah, sister, and mainly I'm going to see my best friend, so. Sort of our own private homecoming. That's cool, I guess. Gotta keep those social bonds tight, you know what I'm saying? What's up with, like, this is, like, pretty much wannabe gangster stuff. Totally. Thanks for the ticket. No problem. Have a nice trip. Handed over the tram ticket. But I love the designs for, like, each character. Each character is very different and very detailed. Like, he spent a good amount of time on this. There's a little kid doing jumping rope. Oh, I need to walk. Mommy and I are visiting Daddy. We're all going to the zoo later, too. Hey, it's Bulma. She seems nervous. I should leave her alone. She certainly is pretty, though. Where have I seen this man before? Ooh, kind of looks like a Yugi's grandpa. Doesn't look like him in that photo. Spare change for an old veteran. I don't have any money left, but I can give you a soda. Full soda out for drink. Thank you so much, young man. Quickly guzzles the soda, seeming to be famished by thirst. I wish I could give you something in return. Don't worry about it. It was only a soda. Something is off about this tram ride. The hum and the reverberations traveling through the metal walls are all wrong. Huh? I haven't noticed anything like that. I know. I must sound like a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Oh, I love games with a lot of references. However, my gut instincts has never erred. Here, take this for your kindness. Really, that's not necessary. I insist, you might need it. The old man touches my hand, and I feel a surge akin to lightning and fire coursing through my veins. In my left palm is the full tarot card. Thanks. Love the art on the card. This shit is awkward. Whoa. Oh, I guess that's where I sit, but, I want to talk to everybody, see if I can get more stuff like that. See that bum over there? He reeks of sweat and urine. Useless leeches like him will bleed our government and drive revenue. But isn't he a veteran? Didn't he fight for our government? Don't you think they owe him something now? Yes, he was a soldier then, but now he's just a stinky, broken, useless mess. Bite your tongue and step away, Ben. She ain't worth it. I agree. Actually, no I don't. I probably would go off. Take a picture perv, it'll last longer. What? You men are all the same, slaves to patriarch. See, patriarch. Stop raping me in your thoughts, privileged white male. Christ, Fanny, calm down. Not every guy you meet is a potential sex offender. You misogynist. I have no idea. I apologize for my girlfriend. A few social classes and feminist seminars later, and she's become a total battler. Scott, you're being part of the problem. Didn't you see his gaze on fall on my God, women like that. Maybe you wouldn't stare if you weren't dressed like a party girl, floozy Fran. I've had it with you. Don't talk to me for the rest of this trip. Also, forget sex later. Ah, yes, dear. She looks like a nice. Oh, she's asleep. That's the little boy with the job. The young man with the brown poncho. He calls himself Kelvin. That old woman is always mean to him, but Kel is really nice. One time he gave me a really rare baseball on cards in exchange for a sandwich. If I would have just kept on going down the line, I would. Okay, I really need to get through to the gameplay. I'm sorry I've been boring you. Guess I'll sit down now and make time pass. Oh, Bulma's going to talk to me now. Hey, aren't you Ben O'Shealy? Huh? Oh, yep, I sure am. I thought you were. Your dad came up with that Soul Morphosis card game, right? Well, I feel like I'm standing next to a local celebrity. Well, I'm not my father. My mom, Wendy, also did the artwork for the cards. I'm not nearly as good as she was, though. This card looks like my mom's style. I'm so sorry. Your mom committed suicide. How are you and your father coping? It happened 6 years ago. I've had time to heal from what happened. As for Dad, I kind of wonder about that, too. I haven't heard from him in a while. My sister Amy says he's been drinking and that he's holding himself up in the family manner. Kind of want to check up on him when I arrive in Glutter-delve. I apologize. I'm grilling you with questions. It's just I'm a huge fan of Soul Morphos. I have a Fey Kingdom deck that's unbeatable. It's fine. Actually, it's awesome that you're a fan of Soul Morphosis. Most people ask about my sister's acting career instead. Well, I hope you can cheer your dad up. I do too. Though, honestly, Amy's always better at that sort of thing. Dad and I tend to argue a lot. It would be nice to patch things up, though. So, you draw like your mother? It runs in the blood. At one point, Dad suggested I take over the illustrative duties to keep Soul Morphosis game in the family, so to speak. However, it became a burden. Working on the cards reminded me of Mom when she was alive, so I kind of bailed to do my own thing. I completely understand. That would be difficult for anyone to cope with. The hell did a fuse blow? I don't know. Uh-oh. Sounds like battle time. Never got a chance to ask you your name. D Daedre. Let's stick together, D. I think we'll have a good reason to. No arguments here. WTF. I just walked through them. They just bounce off me. Oh. Oh, here goes my first. What the heck is that? Secret Wrath emerged. Warmth. Oh my god, I love the music! Fight. Tech. Secret Wrath. Daedra. Secret Wrath. Uses Vampire. Daedra. Ooh. Oh my god. Alright. So we got our first battle. We got Daedra in our party. I'm a heal. And I'm a save. But, thanks for watching. I'm definitely going to continue this series. Oh my god, this is freaking awesome. But, okay, so I'm a Warlock and she's a Priest. But, like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe to become a Binx today. And, I'll see you in the next episode I make. Hopefully I'll get my capture card soon and I'll be doing more console games. But, if I can find more games like this, I will also definitely be playing games like this game. I'm going to find out the author and look at his stuff. But I guess this is it. See you Binx later.